Welcome to the Explosive Cemetery, which is just one world out of the many worlds here. But it's the reason that I went and played this pack. And, okay, so let's go. Dust is charge. So it seems like, because you see there's Dust is weak over here. So I believe Dust is charge means that on death, it creates bombs that explode. And of course, because the explosion can destroy other objects. Not the hedge though, because the hedge is safe. But it can destroy the other dust. And it effectively produces a chain of explosions. So of course, you use the break Dust is weak to fix that. But now I need to do Dust is push to intentionally destroy. I can even set up in a diagonal pattern if I wanted. So the thing is, I bet that if I do it naively in a way, then I'm just gonna die. Like, I'm gonna go here and I can't run away from the explosion fast enough, so I need to put text on it. So there we go. Wait, there is no more dust to win on. Right, stop screwing around me. But yeah, weakness will work on any object, so I can just do that, and then win on the other dusts. And break dust this week, of course. Pack also has custom music, which is nice. Explosive staircase. Okay, this particle effect is so cool, by the way. It's, of course, not base game. Okay, monster is... what's the problem? Baba without sword is win. Okay. If Baba without sword is win, I need to have something here that lets me kill it. Like, but monster is charge. First of all, the monsters are not dead. But also, like, they need to be moving, and it seems like they want to move on a displaced axis. I'm not even sure how to do this. Because, like, you can't interrupt them, right? Now, monster, of course, needs to die first. So I need what? Text is hot. Ooh, yeah, text is hot at the same time that some auto stuff is happening, yeah? Okay, that makes sense to me. This melody is gonna be playing too. So text is hot is necessary. Do I put in text is hot as the final thing in here? Probably, yeah. While monsters auto and melt and charge. Wait, all at once? Oh god. Do I need to do text is auto to stack all these? Because it feels like monster needs to be auto plus charge plus melt. Okay, that's already a big start for a for a level, but it seems necessary. Oh my god. Well, I mean, text is auto, which by the way, I should show text is auto. It makes them move on their own, like that. So you can see how that would allow for some text stacking. Okay, to arrange that, you need to make them face in the same direction. So like here, here. Make sure text is auto breaks after a turn. And now stack the word melt. Wait, no, here. No. Here, stack them. All right, there we go. So all those are stacked. Of course, the pillars need to block seeing the text for some reason. All right, let's see this. Monsters, whoops. The move that we do to make that happen, and there may be some timing issue. I'm not even sure. It'd be annoying if true. Oops. Okay, so, oh my god. I just made text this charge. Okay, here. Yes, okay, don't you love it when everything works as intended? But yes, you do monsters auto plus charge plus melt. Text is hot, and when something is hot and melt at the same time, it dies. So there we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Exploding like that was my favorite part of Baba, but like it's actually really hard to do in vanilla Baba. Why do the souls look like map waypoint icons? Like, okay, so what happens? Statue without Baba is hand. Well, currently there's still Baba in the level, so that won't trigger. What's going on here? Okay, this is a one-way path. There's no other things to do there. Like, you can't turn around or whatever. We have swap. Tree is stop and still and safe. So swap usually would allow for infinite swapping. Also, this word swap is itself on top of a tree, so you cannot move it. It's not easy to tell that it's on a tree, but it is. Yeah, there's obviously anti-cheese protection going on. Okay, so let's think about why this all exists. Statues win, and why would it want to turn into a hand? And why is the U there? There's no text this pull, is there? But maybe it's there to explode some stuff. Because the soul is in a weird diagonal thing, and it makes it look like the soul is there to be exploded. Like soul is charge, and Baba eats soul or whatever. Maybe this is not even right. But we also have two Babas for some reason, so maybe one is sacrifice. So we can do that and explode a bunch, although the tree is freaking safe. So the trees are not going to get exploded by any of that. I think I wanted to do Baba is swap. For the purposes of, like, there's only the one reason why this zoo exists, and it's to do that. So, statue without Baba Zoo, but then this Baba still needs to die. Also, this is such a cool, weird interaction, but Baba is swap lets a Baba move on top of the tree, but then the Baba can't exit. I mean, the part where Baba can't exit is because Baba on tree is still, but that it can go into a tree at all is interesting. So, like, I'm just looking at this situation, and so first of all, hand is tree. If you try to swap normally, you can't get back out, which is something. But I think it must be that you go here, then down, and then... So Baba would go down there to intentionally get caught in the blast radius of that soul at the bottom, yeah? Why is this handed's tree a real restriction? Because can't I move it a little bit, then do Baba's swap? Then when Baba goes here, handed's tree is not going to happen anymore. Now, to be fair, I do have a problem with the Baba synchronization right now. Hopefully that's not so annoying, but I do need to fix this Baba's swap thing. Ugh, this is so awkward. Basically, the issue is that I need to position these Babas so that... Like, I want to set up the left Baba without the right one getting screwed. So how do I make a big enough gap, maybe? Like here, or something. Then Baba swap, maybe? Okay, I just got the Baba stuck while the one on the right is still free to move. Alright, now just explode the soul, yeah? And what about the word seeing? Was that even necessary? I was also going to consider Baba is charge. Baba is charge, and then soul eat Baba instead. So then both Babas are dead. Whoops. Oh, shoot. Soul needs to be charged. Oh, God. So it just makes you wonder why Baba wants to be charged anyway. We can just do that. Soul eat Baba. I'm worried it's going to kill the U, actually. Okay, never. Okay, so it goes, you know, it wins before the U dies at the left. Alright, there you go. At least that pack actually has the level 3. Okay. There's teeth. Elder chores, alternator setup seemingly. Okay, let's see what happens. This UFO, I mean, it has teeth, but all has not UFO as well. Do you seriously have 2 planks? One of... Oh my god, I didn't even... The other color of plank is, like, impossible to see on my screen. God damn it. Anyway, what do we have going on here? We have charge. So I guess the reason there's so much freaking text here is because there's some charge-based alternator. So there's no way to generate more text, so I'm not even sure. Like, we just need to alternate between float and not floating, seemingly, and just not die. Yeah, hold on. There's only one is, though, so be careful about that, but you do UFO without monster as float, or teeth. I don't know if it should matter, because we have 2 copies of teeth and monster, but you do this, and I guess something that makes the other one appear. Like, monster has teeth, and teeth has monster. How do we make both of them weak now? Because both of them need to be weak. There's also the wrong side to put the thing on. Probably because the is wants to be on the other side. What is with all the ants? I guess weak in charge. Okay, that's the only way to explain it. The only other thing is that there's push for some reason, so that implies maybe their wish to be on top of each other. Alright, weak in charge. Let's try it. Okay, so I think that works. Level solves itself. Again. But yeah, like, when the teeth is weak in charge, like, it'll become weak, which means it'll create the monster on death, but then it'll die with its charge particle on it as well. Like, the charge effect will make it explode, because that's what charges do, they explode. So yeah, there's our alternator. And I didn't get to 50-50, but there we go. Level 4 an extra level. Okay, that's a lot of text. What's the problem? Dust. Dust is a feat, and I see we're gonna have a bug defeat problem later on as well, but it's gonna say Baba is not float. But that's the only thing. Is Baba charged? Like, what is with all this text? Hold on, I gotta read this all. Not Baba next to text is still, not Baba's not Baba. Bug is fucking safe, not skull's not charge. I can do skull is something. Is there another alternator setup here? God. Husks, it was just the making up the wall is stop and safe, so no messing with that. But is text safe? Because I can go on this diagonal. Like, I'm pretty sure if Bob is charged, I can explode the bug and safe part of this. There's also an open diagonal around here as well, which is always suspicious. Look at the situation, like, the skull, okay, the skull's the only thing that can charge. And also, can't I make the bug the one that's floating instead? For the final bug, I'm just gonna push a skull into here, explode it. It needs to be weak, oh yeah. But bug eats skull, just do that. Okay, what about Baba eats skull and his move? I didn't expect this one to be the issue here, but I guess it makes sense. So get move in order to move out of the way fast. just forgot to make skull his charge. Here, I guess that's why that's there. Okay. What? It's some oh god, it's some ordering thing, isn't it? Because when weak did it, weak generated a charge, but I guess when it's eaten, it's wow, it explodes immediately. This must have also occurred in the previous level, but I didn't pay attention to it or something. Okay then, we need like a ghost to go in and hit the skull, yeah? So I just need something as simple as skull near Baba is ghost, so that we can turn the other one here and put it like on top. Turn the charge on again, and ghost eats skull. Alright. Wait, what the? Now it creates the charge? What the hell is going on? Oh god, this is still consistent with the idea of the move versus the auto timing. Oh god, that's so cursed that we needed to see that. Like, it's not exactly the most intuitive thing that there's a turn delay there, but not what just happened before. Anyway, what? Just bug his float then, right? Yeah, we didn't even really need the move. Espasuda, nope. Anyway. Okay, but wait, there's extras for this. My god. Wait, this is called Cheesy Hallway. Cheesy Hallway. You deleted move, but I didn't use the move in the previous level to begin with. I kind of assumed it was a cheese because the bug in here doesn't get used very well, but like, it's literally, I just do the same exact thing again, yeah? Yay. Yay. DBA. Okay. Salvo. Alright, so we have soul is win. Not so that kill us. Because the soul is... Okay, not soul eat text and soul. Basically everything eats us. Well, that's not great. We want this monster and stuff out of the way, right? At least text does not eat us. And, I mean, what? The skull eat monster, maybe? Except that's not a thing you can do. So there's a dust for some reason. Is there like a way to bring back the soul? Because, I mean, the problem is we can't really. Stuff dies immediately when you do that, and there's not even any way to blip it into existence. Yeah, it's set up so you can't like set up some sneaky X's win either. Because it'll actually be active for like a turn if you try to shove text here. But that's why the some of the bricks have been designed so that you can't do it. You are und R.I. soul. Okay, I edited the level to change the brick color because, my god, I swear it was nigh invisible otherwise. Also, what is that? Very suspicious particles. Anyway, the not soul eat text is like the important part, yeah? Because that means that other stuff can eat text, and then if you have text this charge, it can be an exploding thing. Text this charge. But, yeah, oh shoot, wait, what? Oh god, not soul is safe. That prevents explosions? What do you mean that prevents explosions? What do you do then? So doesn't text this float let you do so much? Your hidden texty insides exposed. Alright, well that's actually pretty annoying, but maybe that means Texas float is cheese, because I'm pretty sure you could do like what, like, I don't even know. But yeah, I think I see something that doesn't involve that kind of mess now. Like, it's about monster seeing skull is float. The idea with that one would be we do some sort of dust discharge. I'm not even sure how, like, the timing is gonna work out. I guess it needs to be dust push, because this won't work on this place. Yeah, you do dust discharge, and then... that didn't work at all. The idea what I want is that I do this, and then as I push down, the dust or something explodes. Maybe text discharge. But yeah, I do that and then have the skull be float because we delete the monster seeing part of it. You know, this is never gonna work. Like, not if it's too far away. I need to be like nearby this. Like pushing that entire line into dust. I don't even know where to put it. monster seeing, like here, then push into it, but not instantly. In fact, some other text needs to be pushed in, and with Texas charge coming through, yeah? So, Texas charge, exploding that. Hey, I think it works. Like, we've just exploded that in the right order. There we go. But yeah, at this point, the monster seeing Skull's float breaks, but luckily the order works out, so I'm still surviving. And then Skull's float is the thing that's made. There you go. From soul to soul, there's 2 souls. Soul is weak, except soul is you in safe. And because soul is safe, we don't actually die to the weak, although there are some interactions with safe plus weak that may be interesting there. We have a telly stuck in the bottom. Once again, visibility is not the best. Also, this reminds me of a previous level in the previous world. Yeah, it's so familiar. Like a shared layout thing going on. Looks like Soulless Telly is definitely gonna happen. And the... What? Alright, eye on grass's hot plus level is melt together means that if an eye ever gets on a grass, that kills it all. However, there are some places like the one on the left here, that soul is not on a piece of grass, so we're fine with that one. But once again, it's a synchronization mess to actually get it there, I guess. Okay, I think... Okay, so like you want to do Soulless Telly with eyes. Like, I was thinking about teleporting the charges instead of the eyes, but like if you do that, you need a way to get the charges to appear, which means eyes charge plus weak, yeah? And if you do that... Hold on, I gotta reset to get the is back out. If I'm gonna do that... I'm so sorry that I keep doing this, but I'm changing the Vine's visibility. But eye is Telly, and get weak and charge on top of each other. Because you can do this if things are stacked in 3s. You can have, because they're RNG based, you wait for both of them to teleport to the same square. There we go. Wait, no we didn't. Oh my god, the visibility is still terrible. Same square, there we go, there we go. Okay, now put it here and switch to eye is Telly, and, eye is weak and charge, and soul is Telly. That, well, how the hell, here, right? Oh god, I'm losing it completely. Here, there we go. Oh, that's also destroyed some grass, which is, a nice thing to see, but anyway, we need, oh god, how much more vertical does the one on the right need to be for this to work? There's no eye is push available, yeah? Shoot. This is the time where you just want eye is Telly and not weak. I mean, eye is charge and... Wait, what the hell am I doing? I want to be able to push down as I collect an eye, which means a huge amount of desynchronization between the two. God, like there we go. Boom. Dust is win. Ah, shoot. Wait, how am I gonna do this one? I need to put this through without accidentally teleporting it. Or I teleport and then move down. That'll be a way to save it, but unfortunately that means we need to keep the bottom eye in the... Keep the bottom eye alive. Okay. I think that's actually pretty viable. Alright, undo past that and do the same thing I did to desync the eyes, or to desync the characters properly. Just to here, to here. It's very important this soul looks like that, like, so that we can get the vertical displacement on the other one. Gosh. It's still so ridiculous. I didn't even use the same desync spot. Okay, I clearly failed. I don't know what I was talking about. You go, okay, look, just go here. And to fix this, oh god. How do you fix this? You do this or something. And then you need to go down. Oh god, you need to go down from here somehow, which is like this way. Here, we've got it. We have got it. We have absolutely just got it. And now it's time to use this, perhaps. Oh my god. Okay, now, boom. Okay, I'm really sorry for the disappointment and how indirect that was, but goddamn, desyncing is hard. I think you need to have 2 eyes. 2 independently working eyes to understand the machinations here. Alright, now you do Dust is Win, of course, and... Like, when you go and hit this, you press down, and now boom. My gosh. That freaking level. Alright. Oh, there's... Okay, this is not extra. Okay. Of course we're doing the bonus, yeah. Oh, what? Linus Transmit? What the hell? What does this do? Okay. I mean, it kind of already works like that already, I suppose, but line is push then. Let's not explode our own self with that. But I am a little bit curious how this will work, because the eye is way too far away. Does it work diagonally or something? It doesn't even work diagonally. So, I noticed that, like, at the end of the line, it turns into a charge. And the troll might be, you put it there, yeah, it's there. It's a good troll, so I spotted it, like, you know. I mean, okay, here we go. Remove the push. Let's transmit. Push. And now make it on I is stop, so now I is stop is broken. Cool. Wait, finally a level creator, finally someone gets it right. We're gonna have something good after we solve this level, without me doing anything at all. Too short. Line charge, I mean the charge is hard to make, but it's clearly in cross formation, yeah? Line is push looks like the thing I would want to make. There's no text stack available, yeah? Line is push. It's called too short because it's too short to seemingly get rid of the lamp. Okay, let's do this. But also we need to do bat is charge and weak, and do we need to bring the text around? Why does it seem like line is weak is also an option? Also the... Well, that's great. That's great. That the freaking Baba cannot kill the bat. I mean that the text cannot kill the bat. Okay. Is there a line is weak joke? Because I feel this is a problem too, that like Baba is going on there and then Baba's getting trapped. Okay, we could push the line on the bat, but that does lead to its own question. Do I need to like infinite loop the lines or something? Like, is that even a thing? Or you just... Okay, let's try it out. What if it's charge and transmit at the same time? That's a little stupid, right? Or is it infinite? It's seemingly nothing. No, but, oh, we can't really try it, I guess. Okay, you know what? Line is transmit, weak. There is no infinite there. Can we try diagonalizing? Because it explodes? That must be it, I think. What? God damn it, what the hell? It doesn't create... And one at the end? Is there some weird interaction there? Or like a 1x1 doesn't work? Okay, let's try this. Yes! Okay. It's a bit weird, I guess, that it doesn't work on a 1x1 line, but the idea that a line can explode into another, like go across diagonal, that's pretty cool, and like it does kind of make sense. There we go. That's a pretty cool thing to show off, and yes! I'm not even gonna zoom in, probably. Just gotta say I fully approve of that map screen. Charging path. Well, there's already fire. We have an eye... And UFO is charge. We have a weak at the top right. And is something gonna go on the UFO? No, the UFO is already on something. So I just need UFO is charge and weak. But it says hand on eye is safe. Like, what is going on? Does it need to explode twice or something? It looks like that's the idea. Like, there's two objects on this, and I need to explode them in separate iterations. It's a pretty cool concept. So what would that look like? I guess like exploding both of them on the diagonal would make sense, and then one takes a lot longer than the other. How? And I guess fire's transmit is forced. Like that? 1x1 diagonals were established as not working though. Alright, now let's just push these in. I mean, UFO is weak. Like, this step is kind of, like, here. So now, fires transmit. And, of course, there's more chains on the right path, so it will take longer, because there's a turn delay when it makes a charge. And there you go. Soul is win. Okay. Oh, god damn it! God damn it! Schrodinger's power. Oh my god, the diacritic in the title. Okay, what is this? Why is this like this? How long is the path? Wait, what? Okay, lamp is safe and not transmit. What are the lamps doing? There's lamp telly, potentially? The word fire is stuck to a dust, which you maybe cannot see. That's weird. We've got only 3 fires? Like, are we, like, shoving the lamps here and here or something, and then we're gonna delay the charge from reaching or something? That's just my intuitive feel on it. Of course, the goal is still the same, which is to explode this hand and eye twice. Okay, I'm sorry if this exposed me as some sort of comically impatient, like, ridiculous person. The hidden rules are visible here. But, like, I just think it's so obvious that it's like this. We have 2 lamps, remember? Because I just don't want to push everything into position, okay? This fire is also stuck on a dust, so do not move that. Just be aware of that. Like, this is not cheating. We'll even make the is and the transmit move later on, and then lamp is telly, of course. I just CBA to push everything into position. Didn't work. Okay, wait, but the lamp, the fire could be in one of 2 positions, so instead let's idle for a turn and then do it. So on that turn, maybe it's not the most intuitive thing that it works like this anyway, but like, it goes there, and then it becomes a charge. It explodes next turn and kills... Yeah, I mean, please feel free to complain, but like, I just said the solution before I did that in editor, and it seems like it just freaking worked, right? I really CBA. Wait, I gotta win the level of shit here now. The eyes, they roll. Yeah, it freaking works. It's like, I mean, there we go. Okay, this gate should unlock now. Explosive secrets. Alright. There it is, but like less compressed, I suppose. And then you have a transmit rule showing that. Okay. You can see the reed that's also being... Ooh, the squares and the reed that are making it. It's more complex than it looks. As for how it decides. So I guess that's why, like, it kind of explains why the 1x1s don't really work simply as well, but there you go. Anyway, that was Explosive Cemetery. Yeah, of course. And, World 5's passageway hasn't unlocked, so we're gonna have to edit the path to work. I don't know why it's broken like this, but yes, the next time we're gonna go in this world. Thanks for CBing, and see you then.